Hello there, and welcome to the Panzer Division. So, you're probably either have just joined or are looking to join. So, I'm going to run through some of the basics. Here's three very fine members. Oh, here, I'll make it even more immersive by removing their names. These are three of our troops that have joined and are very happy to be part of the division, right? Okay. Definitely am not forcing them to do this. So I'm going to run through the basics of our division. So, first off, we have four main types of Panzer troop. One is a light armored, or is part of the light armored division. The second is part of the medium armored division. The fourth is part of the heavy armored division, and it will not be shown off in this video, but there is also the tank destroyer division. It's kind of hidden and kind of not very well known, so I'm not going to show it off for now. But we'll be running through the vehicles that we have. So I believe that these people have all been trained to use medium tanks. Haven't gotten a heavy tank quite yet. And I'll explain the ranking up system now. So how it works is that you have whenever you've just joined. Sorry, I'm just going to walk around you guys in circles. Whenever you have joined the division, you'll start as a light tank private. Light tank private is very basic. It is just for you to train. After you've completed the first round of training, you can now get up to light tank sergeant. And sorry if you can hear there's stuff going on in Discord for some reason. I can't mute it, so I don't know. So whenever you have gotten past that first training, you are now a light tank sergeant. If you are doing very, very well, you have two options. One, you can continue being light tank until you have displayed the best of your abilities, in which you will become a light tank commander. Or, you can switch over right to medium tank trainee, and if you complete the training of medium tank, you will go into, medium tank private. Same thing with heavy, and same thing with tank destroyer, though tank destroyer is a little bit weird. It's kind of like you have to be really, really good to be in there. So, these troops have been trained up to medium tank, and and as I can attest, medium tank is a very good division. It is definitely a lot better than light tank. So we'll go through the tanks now. Here is the starting medium tank. I know you cannot see the name of it in its reticle and whatnot, but this is a Panzer IV. It has a, I believe, 75mm gun. It has a machine gun here, which is F3, and they have a machine gun up top, which is F4. F1 is driving, and though this also has a smoke pouch in it, this is overall like the backbone of the army. It's pretty good. Here's the Panzer II. It is kind of the starting tank for light Panzer, or for light tank. It has two seats, a machine gunner and a driver and a machine gunner. It fires 20mm 20-round cartridges, or it's 10mm, and I really just can't think. It is an autocannon, and it has explosive rounds. It is pretty good. This is far better, though. It is the Panzer 38T. Its shells aren't super massive. I can't think of the caliber on them right now. But they have a machine gun on front and a main turret. They also have a commander seat. Here, let me hop in and show you that. This is what it looks like. You can actually have binoculars. I don't have it, but you can have binoculars or any kind of weapon out. You know, you can be shooting from here. Yeah, and then, I believe that's all the seats. This is a Panther. This is the second medium tank. It is very good. You probably won't see these very often because they are really, really good. It has a machine gun, a main turret, and I believe another machine gun somewhere, but I don't remember where it is. Hold on. So, F1, F2, F3. Okay, actually, there's only 3 seats. Never mind. I thought that one was really full. And then finally, the behemoth of a thing known as a Tiger 2. And the Tiger 1 is over there, and I'll show that. But this is the basically super heavy tank. It is the best of the best. It has a main, a secondary, machine gunner, and a top machine gun. It is kind of like the Panzer IV, but heavier. And finally, there is the Tiger 1. This is the Tiger 1 that actually works, and it doesn't really look that good. The other one kind of jumps around. So it has first it has a driver, then it has a main gun, it has a machine gun, and it has a commander seat. And that is it for the tanks. The other things that you will have is like half-tracks, Kummelwagons, transports, all the normal vehicles you'll also have as options. So let me get out of this special view, clear inventory, and I'll show you some of our kits. So, the first one that you will ever have is PE2. It is very simple. It is the light tank private. You'll have 2 grenades, some smokes. Oh gosh, okay. 4 smokes, some autocannon cannon ammo. You have a Walther P38, AMP 18. Sorry. Smoke cartridges, shell, 37mm shells, which is what the 38T takes. They have bandages, portable gas can, car jack, and blowtorch. So we'll move up. PG6. That's not what I want. Not PG. Kit. PE6. And yes, our troops are all running around drinking vodka. So it has the same thing, except it has 75mm and MG ammo. And then finally, the heavy kit, which are PO, I believe. Yep, PO. So these are shells, which actually I'm going to interchange, so that tank can be used. It has a few of those shells. It has some ammo boxes. It has the Tiger 2 shells, 105mm. And that is about it. Obviously, they're MREs. I know this video was very simple, but it should give you the very basics of the division. I'll now probably show some propaganda at the end with some nice Panzer music in the background. But I hope that this video was educational in some way. Like I said, I know it's very simple. We're all praising the Soviet Lord here. But, basically, what I want to say is if you are either have been recruited or are thinking about it, 1, please join Panzer. Send an application if you need to. And 2, I will see you on the battlefield.